putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
All right, everybody. The Democrats want you to believe they're smooth sailing, that they are calm in the face of all of this defeat that they've encountered, that they're calm in the face of all these new revelations about them and what's been going on behind the scenes. Welcome. Kevin Jackson here at KJRadio.com, 844-551-8255 if you want to talk to a brother. Democrats, folks, have been embattled for the better part of 2 years. It's funny. Normally, Democrats are offensive. The double entendre is intended because they are offensive in a couple of ways. You know what I'm saying? But over the past 2 years, Democrats have had to fight defensively. Normally, they're pushing an agenda, right? And they tried on the Russian thing, but it's been defense. They've tried to mix in a little jab every now and then, but for the most part, they're backing up. They've been having to fight defensively. The real problem of Democrats, though, began back in 2008. And this was when Obama hit the scene hard. He hit the scene in 2004, and they started grooming him. But in 2008 was when their real problems began. And during that time, the Democrats waged the most offensive battles you can imagine under the cover of darkness. That's intended. You know, they had Barack Obama protecting him. It was all about color and race and all these other things. But that was when their real problems began. And what's funny about it is they don't know that. Because what looked like a cure for all that ailed them actually damaged them, and it nearly killed them. You guys have heard me talk about all the triage that happened during the Obama administration that they had to overlook. They were forced to overlook it. Blind faith in a feckless leader led Democrats to their worst 8-year period in political history. However, their public persona disallowed any complaints. The Democrats were, well, we're the party of, we love black people. We're the party of, we love to give people chances to fail. And so they were forced by the nature of their being to say, we love Obama. They don't like Obama. Man, truth be told, if they were behind the scenes and you said, be honest, or I'll have to just whoop your head, they don't like Obama. They hated his 8 years. Did they want the policies? Yes, they did. But the way he went about it and what the outcome was is devastating to them. If they told you the truth, that's what they would say. And there are Democrats listening to this program right now. They go, yeah, I mean, I'll never say it outside of, the confines of my car or in the shower or while, tuning up the car, whatever they may be doing while they listen to my show. And there are plenty of them that do. But the facts are what I just said. Post-Obama, leftists moved their eggs, however, back to the Clinton basket. Hillary Clinton, that is. And that was a huge mistake. And the Democrats knew it. They still lived on the idea of that Bill Clinton era where Bill was popular. And I mean, we're talking about decades ago, but Bill Clinton, they still had a little bit of muscle memory left about that Bill Clinton. I mean, aside from that Lewinsky thing, I mean, we still got that because they just want to skip over Obama. There's nothing you can look at with Obama and go, oh, we're good to go. So they said, we do have that Clinton name. Let's go back. Not to mention, they owed her, right? Hillary was going to be the next United States president. Because it's her time, as her slogan demanded. And this fear of a Hillary Clinton presidency is the only reason why leftists jumped on board. Again, leftists, come on. 844-551-8255 if you want to dispute me. You jumped on board with Hillary Clinton because you had to. You didn't like her. You like her less than Obama. Hillary Clinton, you wouldn't be your friend. You would not call Hillary Clinton to bail you out of jail or to come get you out of trouble. Please. The 3 a.m. phone call goes to voicemail. I promise you. So they know they didn't like her, but they feared her. They feared a Hillary Clinton presidency because they know that harlot, if she had gotten into the presidency and you didn't back her, she would have just cut you off at the knees. I'm talking Tanya Harding stuff here, baby. So over the last 2 years of hesitant support of Hillary Clinton, the left glimpsed the level of corruption that was bubbling under the surface. A Leviathan hid under the swamp waters, and the left ignored it. Email scandals were dismissed as much ado about nothing. What's the big deal? Y'all don't want her because she's a woman. Pay to play was called a partisan witch hunt, where we talked about the collusion between the State Department and Bill Clinton and the Clinton Foundation. And they were like, it's another witch hunt. The leftists turned a blind eye, folks, to the corruption between the DNC and Hillary Clinton, and the collusion of those two to get Bernie Sanders completely just kicked out. Bernie, for all intents and purposes, he was really the candidate. So they got to see this, and you know what they did? They just ignored it. Who cares? Y'all just don't like her. You don't want her to win because you don't want to see the first woman president. No. I don't have any problem with a female president. If she's got the chutzpah, can't say the male genitalia, but if she's got the chutzpah, I would love to see a female president. I have no issue with it whatsoever. Now, I have talked to a few people that go, Kevin, I just don't like women in charge. And I get that too. I understand it. I've seen how women operate when they're in charge of things, and so have other women. That's why, you know who said it to me? A woman said to me, I don't want a woman president. And I bet you there are many others out there too that feel the same way. But here's the thing. There was nothing the left were willing to call Clinton out on, mostly out of fear of the inevitable, and that is a vengeful Hillary Clinton. And thankfully it never happened. But the Democrats have another problem now. They have the cover-up. And as they said with Watergate, the cover-up can be bigger than the crime. And there is no more true statement when it comes to the cover-ups under Barack Insane Obama. In no certain order, Benghazi, they called it a video by a California guy. On 9/11, we get our embassy, our consulate gets attacked, and they say it was a video out of California, as if we were too stupid to realize, what do you mean? You mean you didn't amp up security on 9/11 in Libya? That's ridiculous. But they wanted us to believe this BS lie. And the media, of course, was complicit. Oh, it was a video that did it. Video. Everybody's talking about the video. And then they blame one guy. We get one guy that did all that damage that required the death of four people, 2 special forces guys. Unbelievable. But they want you to believe that lie. What else did they do? It wasn't just Benghazi. The VA scandal, the IRS scandal, Fast and Furious. You want to tell me that these are not cover-ups? Go back and look at what Eric Holder said about Fast and Furious, how that was covered up, and you'll get what I'm talking about. What about the Iranian money dump? Where Barack Obama, we didn't pay for hostages and we didn't do this, but they needed their money back. There are many others, folks. The Democrats have covered up massive malfeasance, yet they admit to no wrongdoing, and Obama brags about his scandal-free administration. And his declaration now seems laughable because Democrats are embroiled in the biggest controversy of their history outside of their support of slavery. And to that point, another civil war rages inside of America, and the Democrats are again the bad guys. The party of corruption, the party who weaponized the FBI against conservatives in general and Donald Trump in particular. But instead of admitting their guilt, instead of these clowns apologizing to regain some semblance of being human, they continue with the cover-up. They make excuses for the FBI. They shift their rhetoric of partisan witch hunt from Hillary Clinton to the FBI. Meanwhile, What started this fiasco for them is their ginned up and very fake investigation of the so-called collusion between Donald Trump and the Russians. So in keeping with this lie, the Democrats put on their stone faces. They go, nope, we're not worried. Poker faces. They pretend to be not worried about what's going to happen. And in meetings all over the country, folks, and many in D.C., Democrats are strategizing on the spin of the release of the FISA memo. They now claim to have their own version of the document. And then they said that the Republicans cherry-picked theirs. Well, I can't wait to see it because I watched the Twitter feeds. I look at the temperature of the water, so to speak, and the Democrats are in hot water.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.